In this video, we're going to talk about how to set up your email on your Android device. The device being used is an HTC. It should be very similar to the way other HTC devices and really just Androids in general, the email gets set up. Even if you're using a third-party application, like down here in the corner you can see I have K9. That's a pretty common one that other people use. But we'll use the basic one to start. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your email application, and you should see a screen like this. What you're going to do if you're setting up a work email address, a lot of times they may have a Microsoft Exchange server. The easiest way for you to know that is if your contacts, your calendar, and your email all get synced wirelessly without needing to plug your phone in. In a lot of cases, you may just have an IMAP or a POP server, which is what I'll show you how to do right now. So just tap there, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to input your email address. I'm just going to use a dummy Gmail address that I set up previously. So we're just going to put in the username and password for the account, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click manual setup. This is going to be if you have an email address hosted by GoDaddy or your work or some of the other ones that aren't a Gmail or a Yahoo or a Hotmail account. The reason I'm doing this is because you'll have to put in some other settings. As you can see here, because it knows Gmail, it goes through and puts in the username. It knows that it's best to use an IMAP server. If you're unfamiliar with what an IMAP server is, all those folders that you set up off to the left-hand side in Outlook or Gmail or whatever program that you use, all those will sync directly with your phone. So if you get an email from somebody, you can just move it directly over into that folder, and it just saves a lot of time. Also, you'll need to know which kind of security and the port information for your incoming settings. You can find a lot of these in the email settings option. If you go, for example, if you have a Google email, there's a gear-looking little icon up in the top right corner. You can click on that, go to email settings, and follow the steps through there. I believe you have to go through, it's called IMAP and POP forwarding, and then there's a configuration option down below. Sometimes email providers, they don't allow you to sync with your phone or have an IMAP set up without turning a feature on. So if you run into issues or can't find the settings, I'll put some stuff at the bottom of this article. But once you have everything put in, like you see here, you can just click next. It's going to check the settings, make sure everything's good, and then you're going to go through and you're going to need to put in the outgoing server information. This is basically so you can send stuff through your email. But you see you have the SMTP, the security, the different port. This is pretty common with all Gmails. And then what you'll do is you'll click next. Once you click next, you're going to have, you'll be able to name your account, whatever you'd like it to be. Oops, let's do test. And then down here, we will click here. Okay, and then we'll just click Finish Setup. So once it registers your account, it should show the inbox, and then you'll see all of your emails. Once it starts syncing, they'll start coming into the inbox here. And that's really it. If you have multiple email accounts, you can just refollow the steps and create a new one. A lot of times you can hit the settings button and then more, and then just create new account. Then you can set up Hotmail should work very similarly. Yahoo, sometimes both Yahoo and Hotmail you need to pay for their premium service, but just give it a whirl, see how it works. The folders, like I was talking about, you click here. These are all the different folders that are set up in the demo Gmail account. So you can go into spam or whatever and see all the same stuff. So that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us or stop in the store and we can help you out. Thanks for watching.